Fuck, it's bright. It is. So it's the 1st of April. Time to start this cut.
I know I'd go back to you.
So really quick, this is what I looked like at the start of my cut. Nothing too impressive. Legs wise, pretty lean. Just in case anyone wondering, those are Star Wars pajamas. Leave it out of it. So, 178, 14.2. So, starting weight, 178, 14.2 fat. It's not that bad.
When it hurts like this, we climb
We're going to the second meal. It's an egg white omelette with 3 egg whites.
down and have a fight, and that's all we'll ever like. But that can never change my mind. When it's good, it's amazing. When it's bad, it's uneasy. I wouldn't have it another way. There's no other way. When it hurts like this, ever like, ever like, ever like, ever like, ever like, ever like, when it hurts like this. When it hurts like this, we hold each other high, but we fall 1,000 times. But I'd never.
Okay, so because there's not a lot of flavour on this, I'm actually have to start looking at like introducing some seasoning or either that or keeping in the egg, at least one of the egg yolks. So at the moment it's way too simple. The only thing I can taste is the cheese. Which, don't get me wrong, cheddar cheese is fine, but I kind of want to have something more to it.
When it hurts like this, ever like, ever like, ever like, ever like, ever like, ever like, when it hurts like this, ever like, ever like, ever like, ever like, ever like, when it hurts like this.
Also, if you guys can tell me, what did you think about the intro to the cut series? I personally really liked it. Some people were saying there was too much on there. Others were saying it was fine. I'm just curious to get as many people's opinions as I can. So drop me a comment down below. Let me know. Okay, so what are the negatives of cutting? And I'm not talking like 18%. I'm talking 11, 10, 9, 8, single digits, crazy amounts. Well, I've seen a few people do this. I myself have never been below, I believe, 12. I don't think I've ever been below 12%, which is a good thing in my opinion. I don't think I've needed to. I've naturally always been kind of like lean-ish. Don't really have abs or anything, but I'm not going to say I don't have abs, because to a lot of people that might be, oh, you've got a decent figure. So I'm not going to say anything about that bit. But what are the side effects? So let's start off with simple ones. Hunger. You're hungry all the time. Like literally non-stop. The only thing you want is you're looking forward to your next meal. And if you're going to be at the ridiculous level, then your next meal is probably not going to be anything too fancy. So number one is basically you're living for your next meal. That's what you look forward to. That's all that you're worried about, right? Issue number two, your workouts, they start to feel shit. Especially now, like this coronavirus going around. Obviously, the gyms are all shut. So I don't have anywhere to train other than my home gym. And don't get me wrong, I'm really grateful that I do have it. But it doesn't feel the same. I can't get the same workout out of it. I don't have cables. I don't have like people around me. I don't have any of that. I'm just in my own. Thirdly, if you are someone who suffers from like depression, or even at worst, severe depression, one thing I would never get someone like that to do is to go on a cut. And on a cut, as I said, I'm not talking about between the ranges of 13 to 18. I'm talking cut. Like shredded cut. I would never get anyone to do that, because it could really f with their head. Even I'm a really sane person. I don't have any kind of mental disorder to my knowledge. Sure, I have some down days, but then everyone does. So I don't have like, my head is fine. There's nothing going on inside my head. And I'm not gonna lie to you, when I went on my cut last time, which I went I think to about 12%, as I said, like it messed with my head in the way of your weights drop. So whatever you're doing in the gym, that drops. Your performance drops, your mood drops, your level, like your energy levels, they just plummet. They're non-existent. So that kind of, as soon as I saw my like the weight that I was lifting, as soon as I saw it to start to go down, to decline, I think I went from 100 kilo bench down to 80 or 85 or 90. Or I lost about a 10, 15 kilo like on my bench. As soon as I saw that, like my head immediately, it thought, you're not good enough. Like you used to be able to hit 100, you can't do that anymore. That's not good enough. It's tough. It's really tough, and you don't want that to be the case, but like your weight will drop. It will, like inevitably it will drop. The final thing that really messes with people's heads on a cut, sex drive is not what it used to be. So I remember when I went on my cut, I was with my ex-girlfriend at the time, and literally wasn't in the mood, ever. It's not that I couldn't, it's the fact that I just didn't want to. Like, it just wasn't of interest to me. Like, I don't care. You could have brought in like Emma Gunn, you could have brought in Madison Beer, and I would have been like, alright. There was nothing, I didn't want anything. I didn't want to do anything. I just wanted to sit, do my thing, go to the gym, come back, have food, go to sleep. The more you can decrease your deficit, so let's say instead of doing like a 1 month 1,000 calorie cut, if you can do a 2 month 500 calorie cut, then you'd be a lot better off. Within those last 4 weeks, you'll probably start to feel a little bit shit, but it's not all that bad. My current cut is for about 8 weeks. I was debating upping it to 12, but I'll think about it and we'll see what happens. You need to really be careful with how you do your cut. If you've never done a cut before, please consult either a PT or something. Don't ask them for a meal plan, they're not allowed to. But please consult someone who has done one before and does know something about the area, because the worst thing that you can do is go and do everything on your own. Even if you want to do it, like contact me and I'll give you your macros and whatever you need to consume. Don't get focused on macronutrients. But if anyone wants to do a cut, then please get in contact with me. My Instagram is down below. Everything social is down below. Please just get in contact with me. and I don't care. I'll give it to you guys for free, because it's just, I don't want anyone to do a cut on their own and then fuck it up and be in a really like crappy place in terms of mental stability. So yeah, that got very deep very quickly for a full day of eating. But oh well. So going back to the full day of eating, this is what we've got. So I've already had my my breakfast, which was skyr yogurt with walnuts and honey. And then I had my egg white omelette, which I'm never going to do ever again because it tasted like absolute shit, with cheese. And I then had a bagel with some peanut butter. Now I need to go back in, make myself some, cook myself some chicken, throw it in a salad with lettuce, tomato, cucumber and feta, which I'm then going to devour. And then after that I've got dinner, and then I'll probably take a protein shake or something in between those two, and yeah, that'll be that for the day. And I'm not gonna lie, it's currently 10 to 4, and this whole like cut thing is going pretty well. So I've literally spent the last hour and a half watching YouTube videos. Quarantine's got me dying, but it's fine. We're gonna go make dinner. I'm making it for the whole family, so this should be fairly interesting. But yeah, let's go and see how this ends up. Got chicken pasta, so this is gonna be good. Meal was literally everything I needed. It was great. I'll put the macros up on screen now. Pretty sure I had like 13 grams of fat. So anyone wants, you know, the recipe, let me know, because it's okay or not. It's not focus on me. There we go. I'm gonna head off. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. Have a good night. Thank you for watching. This episode has been a little bit boring on my end, unfortunately. I'm sorry, but with lockdown there's not much I can actually be doing at the moment, because if we go outside for no valid reason I could get a fine, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I can't afford that. I'm not that big on YouTube yet. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully we'll be coming out Sunday. Good night.
You could break my heart in two, but when it heals it beats for you. I know it's forward but it's true. Won't lie, I'd go back to you.